Yeah, the NFT market is doing bad right now, but that's not going to stop me from talking about the most hyped upcoming projects. I even got my bathrobe on right now that makes me look like Tony Montana. Oh man, I got an NFT problem. Got projects from ETH, Solana, Polygon. I even got whitelist spots to give away for ZTX. They're partnered up with DeGods. So yeah, comment below if you want a banger whitelist. But let's get that video, guys. We're talking about the most hyped upcoming projects for May. Let's go. Okay, this first project is so obvious. ZTX, they're building something pretty ambitious. They're trying to build out a metaverse. It would be tough if they didn't already build out a metaverse with their company Zapo. If you don't know Zapo, are 20 million active users. It's owned by a Korean tech group, but they have 340 million users since its launch. It's really focused on K-pop, fashion-focused avatar platform. So now they're coming out with a Web3 metaverse. ZTX. The thing that makes me so bullish on ZTX is they have the Web 2 down, they have an existing platform, and they're just killing it with Web3 collaborations. I mean, they're partnered with Dust Labs, which I think this is going to be the first project I've seen partner with Dust Labs, which of course is DeGods' incubator. If you want to apply to get a guaranteed spot for their mint, you have to go to the dustlabs.com website. ZTX was all over NFT NYC, partnering with DeGods on a bunch of, they did their scavenger hunt. DeGods did their scavenger hunt with ZTX. You can see the nuts and bolts here. Again, Web3 partners, Sappy Seals, Pudgy Penguins, Dust Labs, Claynosaurs, Art Blocks, some project that gets wash traded a lot, Gojira, and a lot of projects like to talk about VC funding. Let's talk about SoftBank funding, because SoftBank is one of the biggest corporations in the world. And honestly, at this point, if I'm betting on a metaverse, I'm probably betting on Zapo, because we could see some of the statistics here. Have a disturbingly amount of more users than, remember Decentraland? Remember the Sandbox? Remember when projects used to just be on their mint day, they'd be like, we just spent $500,000 on a plot of land in Sandbox, and everyone would be like, holy shit, we're so bullish. Zapo actually has a foothold in places where it matters, like South Korea, Indonesia, and the United States. Why exactly is Zapo with ZTX coming out with a Web3 project? Because you're probably thinking, is this just a cash grab? No, they don't really have a Web3 user base. Despite all their users in Web 2, they want to get a foothold in Web 3, and ZTX NFT collection will do that. So what exactly are you minting? You're going to be minting a district home. Basically, you're going to get your own little metaverse home you'll be able to set up. What exactly are you paying? What's the size? 4,000 supply, which we've seen a lot of projects in the last couple of days try to be like, yeah, we're gonna do an 8,000 supply. Yeah, no, that's probably not gonna work out in this market. A 0.07 ETH mint 4,000 supply seems like the right number. You're kind of happy they're not doing another cringy, PFP Avatar Genesis mint. I think these homes will be pretty cool to build inside of their metaverse. And if you want whitelist spots to ZTX, yeah, we have them inside of my Discord server. The link is below, guys. Go click on that, sign up. And the next banger we have is Pluto Misfits. This is their Twitter account here announcing their Discord is now open to the public. Not too active on Twitter, but they have a lot going for them, including Polygon, like the literal blockchain Polygon, doing an entire thread on their main Twitter account about Pluto Misfits. And this is the first project from Magic Batch, which is an incubator on Polygon. And you can see here, Pluto is Polygon's flagship NFT project. Why should you give a fuck about Magic Batch? Well, it's a small collective here, 2.4 ETH floor price, regularly gets 3 ETH sales, only 2% listed. And a lot of projects have funding, but those people who fund the project aren't exactly in the weeds building the project. Not only is Pluto Misfits funded by the Polygon team, they're actually using their devs to develop the project as well. That also includes access to their gaming partnerships, brand partnerships. They pretty much have like the fucking dream team. You have Polygon partnered up. Pluto Misfits founder Ghost Malone, he actually founded a company that's worked with, clients such as Uber, Netflix, NBA, engineered a multi-million-dollar exit for himself. This could actually solve a huge problem in the Polygon NFT community right now, because there doesn't seem to be a ton of volume. There doesn't seem to be a lot of market participants. Polygon brought over Utes Now it seems like they're really trying to build something from the ground up with Pluto Misfits. Straight up, Polygon needs a win right now. And if I'm a betting man, I'd say that Polygon's gonna throw everything they have into Pluto Misfits. What is Pluto Misfits? It's a metaverse, digital experiences. It's not always about what they're building, it's who's building it. And who's building it really has me intrigued on this project. And of course, giving out spots for this in my Discord. You know, I thought this bathrobe made me look like Tony Montana. I actually feel like the stepdad who's fucking your mom, like kind of smiles about it. Comes out to breakfast and is like, hey Chip, how was your night? After just railing your mom all night. Okay, the next one we're talking about is Cola, which straight up off the rip, I love the pixel art here. And it's got an interesting tagline here, for a soundful Web3. So it looks like we might be doing something a little bit unique here. Let's take a look. So this is actually really unfortunate. Turns out they're not doing another ape derivative PFP. They're actually trying to do something new. They're targeting generative AI technologies. They aim to revolutionize the audio landscape by making it more accessible, personalized, and efficient. And this is really interesting here. Users can effortlessly create, remix, and search for sound. This kind of reminds me of TikTok in its simplest form, where one sound gets taken, gets remixed, and these remixes go viral. They have a fantastic team you can read about here on their white paper. All have Silicon Valley experience. Kind of interesting, all the projects we're talking about today seem to have a focus on the metaverse, which they're creating a dynamic sound engine for the metaverse. So it seems like we might be circling back on the metaverse, which got a really bad rap early on in NFTs because every project was just like, we're creating the metaverse. And it was like, really? What is the metaverse? We don't know. But it looks like some of these projects today are actually starting to find a way to build a metaverse. So again, I think it's audio, AI generated audio, along with really cool pixel art, animated, fully animated pixel art here, scenescapes, enjoying a fire, a little snow. This guy's probably, having sex with a girl he just met at a local bar in his car. Hey, we've all been there before. Definitely one of the few people out here who thinks we actually need to push past PFP projects, trying to recreate Bored Ape Yacht Club if we actually want to create a better Web3 in the future. And it seems like Cole is trying to do that. Today, along with another one, Smurf Society. So this one's kind of interesting. We've seen a lot of Web 1 IP cash grabs out here, but this is kind of cool. Each Smurf you mint is going to have its own utilities, each have its own roadmap. And they already did a crystal mint here, which is chilling at 0.1689 price right now. Pretty solid conviction across the board. You can see this moves up pretty quickly. There are over 1 million bids for the Smurf Society here, so this is overall bullish. There are people who are still interested in big Web 1, Web 2 actors coming over to Web 3. All right, let's fly through a couple more here real quick. This project's been building for a while. You can see they created their Twitter April 2022. They've been around for, it almost reminds me of a kid called Beast, because they had been promoting their project for like a year before they minted. Same thing with Onisaki World. Anime inspired project here, and I don't immediately hate the prices being thrown around here. 0.03 ETH seems like something that we could work with on the secondary market. Sometimes simple is better. Some of these anime projects we talk about have so many things going on. Sometimes you just need a clean PFP. So Onisaki World, one to check out. If you're a fucking weirdo like me, I got a weirdo under the radar project for you. It's Baby Rider Death. My brain is broken just reading this read. To become an unfuckable, you must be tested. This lady looks like she might have an STD. I definitely implore you guys to go check out this Twitter account, because it is perverse, it is weird, it has tons of cool lore. Some of the concept art here is A1. You can see the trailers here, but let me actually go to the website. This is super clean. Welcome to the plane. Fuck is the plane? Your new home. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here, but this is a really clean website and looks like a ton to unpack here. I don't know, something to watch out for. Really cool concept art. Great animations. Baby Rider Death. Okay, the last one I want to talk about is the Hoopas. I love this right here. Currently trapped in a white box. Any project that mints you a box and then you open that box and it reveals an avatar, I'm instantly bullish on. Why? Because I have a ton of boxes behind me. I'm obviously somebody that likes to open shit up and be surprised. They are launching with Tile Robotics, which is probably a good idea. I think there's only been one project ever to launch with Tile Robotics that had like a weird mint. I'm drawing a blank blank on the name. I feel like it was like a month or two ago, but this is a really solid launch pad to go with. And they did a small, like just like Claynosaurus, it did like a small drop of an NFT before they minted out. They did the same thing with their banana, which is at a 35 soul floor. So guys, like this is definitely a Solana project. I know we're mostly talking about ETH project. This is a Solana project you want to watch out for. And that's the video for today, boys. I got my bathrobe on. It's Monday. Let's get after it. Make sure to like and comment on this video. Join my Discord below if you want whitelist spots for any of these projects we just talked about. But really, most importantly, I just want you guys to sit back and say, gang, gang.